Hey everybody, it's your boy Slay J here again for another Air Wiggles challenge. Today is the 18th, which means that today we're going to be doing new. We're going to be doing something new. And I think doing something new means doing something super never before done. And we're going to take a new approach to what a new thing will sound like in this sound design project. And I'm going to be doing something new here. A lot of new stuff. We're going to do new direction, new ideas, new toys to play with. And so uh, I'm just going to start off by doing the same old thing and opening up Ableton because it's pretty much the only DAW that I really use to create like really wacky, cool sound effects here. So let me get this timer shown. Awesome. With and then we'll get started in three, two, one. Here we go. All right. So what the for this challenge, since we're gonna be doing something new, it means I'm thinking about like new, like making a new flashy idea, like introducing something new, like a or something, something that's rich, something that's high fidelity, something that's clean. And I think we could do a lot with this using Vital sound synthesis modulator thingamabob. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a cool sound to play with. So let's start off with this sound, and I'm just gonna put this to -12. All right. So in order to make this sound new, I think I'm gonna, yeah, a little ramp there. All right. And so let's see. Interesting. We got an interesting selection of sound. I kind of like that sawtooth. Kind of sounds 8-bit. Okay, I kind of like this sound. So we're gonna do this sound, and then we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna give it some unison. So I'm just gonna increase the unisons by like 8V, and then do to like 7 or 6. Right. So now we got kind of like a little synth going, a little synth sound. And so this has been done before. It's not that new. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this guy a hmm. Let's see here. I don't really know. I usually like going for the pulse series, and I can't because it just crashes. Every single time I want to do something cool in Ableton, it just crashes. I just really have to like not sync or put all this stuff in my OneDrive. I think that's what I need to do. Okay, cancel download. That or run this as administrator, which I don't think I've ever tried before, but we'll try it once I get this project back and loaded. Okay, so what if I can't do it like that. What if I did it like this? Yes, just run it at like I am the administrator. Yes, recover my said work. My vital patch. It was so vital that I recovered this vital patch. And it is reset to the same thing as before. So let's see if this works. Pulse series. No, it doesn't. It just crashes again. Yeah, canceling. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh my god. Okay, so we're not gonna do. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, it kind of worked. So what I was kind of hoping to do is have a lot of squiggle lines uh, come up here that we can like ramp up to our unison voices. And D2. Okay, that doesn't sound good. So we're not gonna do that actually. Okay, let's add another shape. Yeah, kind of give it like a shine. What if we give it the same? Okay, we're just kind of making like a synth here. Yeah, we don't really need that many. Cool. And then we'll give this guy some like noise type effect. So we got brown noise here. So what if we did something? Interesting. Okay, we're kind of getting somewhere. With this, what if we... Oh my freaking god. Are you kidding me? Just the fade? I just want a dumb little classic fade and it has to download this? Okay, you know what? What if we just let it... What if we just let it wait? Okay? What if we just let this guy wait? Oh, it doesn't do anything? Oh, you're telling me downloading this doesn't do anything? Well, freaking awesome. I love it. Cancel download. Great. So we're kind of okay. Okay, this is kind of not where I want this to be. Okay, but we do have this random attribute that we could do. Careful now. Careful now, Hercules. And I did it again. Why is it so freaking hard? I'm downloading something called Bart, dude. Downloading something called Bart. Why? Okay. Okay, let's... Let's see what happens if we give... Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we kind of made a sort of cool little synth sound. So, I think this should be good enough. I kind of want to, let's see, tweak this guy. And I feel like we could do this random effect kind of sort of here-ish. Actually, no. What do I want to randomize? Maybe the hold? No. What? Okay, what about the sound? I think the decay could be longer, so... Not that. The release. There we go. Cool. I don't really know what to do with this LFO other than give it a bunch of little marks. Dude, this is where it would have been so cool to have like a already made freaking thingamabot made. But no, I have to go in here manually and then make all these guys myself. Actually, I kind of like this little fade. All right. I promise this is important. What I'm doing here is important to the sound. Yeah, we'll just keep it all reasonably the same level. I should explain what I'm doing here, but I'm kind of like figuring that out, you know, as I go. Okay, and there is a guy here. No. Okay, and then this LFO, I want to, okay. I don't want it to go too fast, so maybe like half of this. And then I just want it to shape, because right now it sounds like, okay, so what if we shifted this, oh, no, no, change this LFO to the pitch of the shape. Okay, we're kind of getting somewhere to an idea. That's not really what I would like to happen. Spectral morph. What? I don't. Yeah, that's not doing anything. What if we? Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. I don't want that. I don't want that. What if we did it with you? LFO to our. Huh, I don't really know what I'm doing here. Um, I don't know what I want to do here with this guy. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, what if we did this? I don't want like blend, spread, key tracking is fine. No. What if we had you there, and then can I like copy and then paste, and then this guy, these guys will do the opposite. Yeah. Now we're going doing something. This is like I said, we're trying new stuff, guys. This is new. This has never been. This is something I never do. Okay, I kind of know how to do this, but not like this. Yeah. And I have this effect. This guy. And make it. Okay, that kind of sounds kind of cool. What if we took this guy? What if we did? Okay, cool, cool. That's kind of cool. Um, can I affect the RAM? Second. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's just go back to tempo, and then we could just remove you. Okay, what if we change? liking that. What if we did... Oh man, what can we change here? Well, not that. What if I wanted to start somewhat... Ooh, wait, you know what we can maybe do with this? We could change the phase. And this is gonna fuck things up a whole lot. Yeah, hear that? Hear all that fuckery? Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, cool. We just found a really cool new sound. What if we synced it? Awesome. Okay, let's just do it down for Christ's sake. So addition. Cool, cool. Okay, you know what? Okay, I have an idea. Let's get this analog bass. We'll get a fourth LFO, and then we'll do just a quick, simple ramp up and down around this tempo, and then we'll attribute it to this filter. Okay, make this way like 4. And then this will only get maybe this guy? Okay, something like that. Okay, but we have to make this up. Crap. Okay, cool. So what if we did that to this phase, and then we did this to this phase? Okay, we're kind of getting a really cool sound design shit here. This is some really cool sound design shit we're doing. Where is this guy going? Okay, to this, and then this to this. Okay, I'm just gonna switch this up, and then have this be the inverse. And then have this be more, like, yeah, kind of there. This be, yeah, kind of there. Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. Let's reduce these peaks, shall we? Maybe they gradually build. Okay, I have a crazy idea. I have a crazy idea. What if we made a random to this classic fade? Because right now, this guy is just doing that like weird stuff. But since maybe we can, let's squeeze. All right. Let me just hear. Uh, okay, okay. Hopefully this won't impact my work, but all I want to hear is just. Oh, that's loud. I'll make a random that goes to this and see what happens. Okay, I don't want to deal with phase right now because right now this shit's wacky, but I was trying to do like some weird out of phase stuff with this, so let me hear this. Okay, I don't think that's really doing much, and neither is this on squeeze. So let me try sync and randomize this and just take it. But then we'll slow this way down, like. And then I'll have this go either or. So like right around here. We could maybe do Lawrence attractor. I don't really know what the difference between these. Okay, let's pitch it down to like maybe -24. This sounds kind of cool. Let's increase it. Or okay, right now this LFO here, LFO 4, kind of not doing it for me. Kind of not. It's just kind of, I don't know. Okay, cool. I think that sounds fine for right now. I've been. But you know what will make it even better? If we detune it to like a few cents up and down. Maybe like a whole lot. Maybe we can give this a bit more. Okay, this mix isn't really doing much. Mm. Okay, cool. All right. Then let's do the fun stuff. So we kind of got our general sound, and let's break it with some effects. So I'm just gonna. Oh my god. Let's bring. Mm. Okay, cool. Let's do some delay. Quicker. Nice. And maybe a phaser. That is way too strong. Tempo at like. Mm, kind of not feeling the phaser. Yeah, just cut off the feedback. Okay, and then some distortion. So compressor, delay, probably distortion before the compressor. Let's try flanger. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe a chorus. I don't know. Too much. Nah, that's too much. Yeah, that's too much effects. This should be enough. that sounds about right. Okay, let's save this. How do I save? Yeah, save this as new sound design by me, and it's just sound effects. How do I? Okay, it's like it's key slash sound effects. I'll just put lead. Yeah. So we saved it. So this will forever be saved. Uh, so now that that's done, I can save this as NoiseVember day 18 new onto my, yeah, save it here. And then all I'm gonna do is just, if it allows me, I'm gonna get a clip of some, I don't know. I don't really want to play something. C major 7th fret. What about chord C major 7? Yeah, something like that. How is this gonna sound? That's kind of cool. What What about a melodic arp? Whoa, what did that sound originally? Wow, that's beautiful. What about this? Oh, we already did that. Okay, resolving root position. Whoa, that was Jesus Christ. How hard were these notes? Uh, wait, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. C E G B. Yeah. Okay. Maybe don't need to do that one. Okay, time's up. So I'm just gonna let's stop it right there. Timer get away. And let's just find the perfect little ARP or block to put this in. What about this? Interesting. I think I will fix one thing about this plugin is that it is a little bit, let's see. These are fine. The effects, I think, is a little bit too much. Yeah. Let's try that. Honestly, the release could be way... Interesting. What about this guy? Oh, interesting. All of these are minors, sus, climbs a kitsch, digital dance. I don't know. G minor, G minor, G minor. Anything major, I need this to sound cool. What? Oh, I can't do that. Fuck! Why did I do that? Cancel download. Please? Please? Can I? Please? Please? If I click? Damn it! Gosh darn motherfucking... Okay, how funny would it be if I wasn't recording all throughout that process? Okay, so, yeah, let's just close it. It saved our vital program, at least. That's all we care about. Let's just open it back up again. Yes, please. Cool. And then let's just go back to the very beginning here, and let's just do this. Not that one. We'll do this one. I kind of want this to be a C. Yeah, what is this final sequence? C, E, G. Wait, G? I literally said F sharp before. And this is E and G. This guy can't just resolve. Probably like around here. Yeah, that sounds perfect. All right, that's it. That's our sound design thing. We just made a really cool synth and then just put a clip onto it. That sounded kind of all right. And yeah, so now we're just going to check LUFS. A little bit quiet, so we can turn this to -1. Nice. And then I think it was like -28, so probably like +8, +9. Yeah. Cover your ears, everybody. This might be loud. Wow, that was beautiful. It's almost like we did the THX opening chord. Actually, what is that chord? Actually, I don't want to. I don't want to do it right now, but maybe later. So, anyways, let's export this bad boy. Bam. New. And there you go. That was today's sound design. Oh man, sounds bright as hell. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, and I'll see you for the next NoiseVember challenge. Thank you.